All right, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episodes 9 and 10. Insanity has been ensuing, and I'm just ready to freaking binge the rest of this. So make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Check out the Patreon for the full reactions and all the exclusive shows. And let's go ahead and start. Oh, man. Can you get to him that fast? Oh. So he can make his own rules in this domain here. Yeah. This is such a unique way of using this. And you can't use violence. Can you, like, I don't know, talk your way into a win here for him to agree with you or give up? Like, if supposedly this is his way of fairness, right? Like, and he used to be a good-hearted guy that wanted the best for people. Is there a way to, in this little judgment room here, this courtroom of his domain, is there a way to, I don't know, it makes me think there's a possibility of talking him, I don't know, saying the right thing or something.
18歳未満にもかかわらず、2017年7月16日、宮城県仙台市のパチンコ店マジベガスに客として入店した歌。
What? Calling back something from that?
いやジャッジマンは領域内のもののすべてを知っている。だが心配するな。俺にその情報は共有されない。判決はあくまで我々二人の主張をもとに下される。
What the fuck?
この証拠を除いてな、内容を君に教える気はない。その上でこれから君は言い分を述べ、疑いを晴らし、ジャッジマンから無罪を勝ち取らねばならない。
Is it possible?
裁判の術式。
That's crazy.
あのバッジ、弁護士ってマジだったのか。
Yeah.
やってること検察っぽくねえか。HIGURUMAは現代人だけど、この領域は天元様が言っていた。
領域は昔の術師にとって今よりもずっとスタンダードな技術だったんだ。その理由として現在の領域に多い必中必殺の必殺の部分を省いていたからだ。領域内の対象に自身の術式を必中させる。領域はより高度な技術に。そして使い手が減少した。
つまりこの領域は必殺でないことや、俺に物理的に危害を加えないこと、さらにある程度ルールを説明するという縛りで成り
It
立っている。
seems relatively fair so far.
陳述のチャンスは一度だ。これもお互いにな。君の後に俺も一度だけこの証拠を踏まえ反論させてもらい、最後にジャッジマンが六法に基づき判決を下す。
This has got to be the most unique, like, technique I've seen.
選択肢は3つ。黙秘、自白、否認。そして否認には虚偽陳述も含まれる。
嘘でもいいってこと？裁判なのに？
Really?
皆真実を述べるなら、裁判など必要ない。
True.
さあ、言い訳しろ。ジャッジマンの気は長くないぞ。
I feel like lying would be a very bad idea.
しっかり遊んで、なんなら勝った気もする。無罪を主張するには嘘をつくことは避けられない。もし証拠がパチ屋への入店を裏付けられないスカなら、黙秘か否認でいいわけだ。どう？証拠が入店のみを裏付けるものなら、酌量の余地のある言い訳に欠ける。トイレをね、借りたんですよ。でも証拠が1のスカなら入店を認めることになるから墓穴を掘ることになるかも。3、証拠が入店だけじゃなく遊戯も裏付けるものだった場合、ほぼ罪。反省。自白して罪が軽くなることに欠ける。
There is a lot of factors for sure.
俺はパチンコ店マジベガスに入店したが、急な便意でやむを得ずトイレを借りた。
そうか。
触ってる。上場酌量なんてものがこれにあんのかわからんけど、これが一番印象がいい。
件当日マジベガス付近の古物商。
あ、
言ってしまえば監禁所の防犯カメラのキャプチャだ。
Huh?
人相背格好すべて虎杖裕二本人と見てそういないな。
Yes.
入店を認めた今、このキャプチャを見る限り、トイレ云々は信じるに値しない。やはり虎杖は18歳未満でありながら遊戯目的で入店したと見られる。
それは何罪？
店は明示的に18歳未満
So
の
it's
入店を
technically against, yeah, the law.
建造物侵入罪だ。
3だったのか。
Maybe there's just no way to win this.
賭博が禁じられている日本では、店と監禁所は別の法人だ。複数店でシェアしている場合もある。そして問われているのはあくまでマジベガスに対する入店のみだ。
Oh.
君はただ、そんな店知らないと容疑を否認すればよかったんだ。
And that would have worked?
いや
So,
判決はまだだったな。
so lie. Lying would have worked.
ギルティ
Oh, fuck.
ー
What?
元の空間に
Confiscation?
戻った。有罪になっちまったが。
But it wasn't a death penalty. Oh! Oh, shit.
これを下も変えられるのか。いや、それより
丈夫だな。
それが取り柄なもんで。
Man.
重力が寝れない。
I honestly didn't think it was going to end in a good result regardless, but I guess there is a way of doing it, but it seems like a very specific way every single time, maybe to kind of copy the like how hard it is to win those type of cases, regardless if you're in the right, you're in the wrong, you lie or you don't. Like in that case, if you lied, it would have worked out. It kind of copies like, you know, the court system and all that, and like all the political stuff in the court system and all that. It feels like it anyway.
T 大法学部受験、法科大学院導入前の旧司法試験など、あらゆる難関をストレートで通過。火車にとってそれらは必要な知識を入力し、必要なだけ出力する簡単な作業だった。天才。火車を知ったボンプはささやく。だが、彼の中で最も光る原石は
So he started really late.
呪術師としての才能だ。
Holy shit.
結界術から逆算する形で呪力操作による強化術の勘をつかみ、術式開花から12日間で一級術師と比べても遜色のない
Okay, so
レベルまで成長。
he was a genius at
侵
everything.
入前に数多くの呪霊を退け、20人以上のプレイヤーを返り討ちにするに至る。
God damn. So not just bigger, but longer. Holy shit. Go!
重力が寝れなくなっているのか。
あんたがやったんだろ。
没収のペナルティは一時的に術式の使用を不可能にするものだ。
That was my assumption there. Like when it came to like when he got out of there or whatever, and he said that he lost his cursed power to use cursed energy. How long? Wait, temporarily impossible to use one's okay, so it's temporary. So maybe is there a time limit on it? Is it where you'll be able to, maybe you have to win the battle to be able to have that end? It makes me feel like it's like a time limit or something, but that's pretty crazy.
察するにお前は術式を持っていなかった。だからペナルティが呪力の使用負荷に変わったのだろう。ちなみに没収は 本来不可形でそれ単体で課されることはない。自分で言ってて恐ろしいよ。なぜ呪力なしで俺と対等に渡り合える？
Yeah, that should be throwing alarm bells at him.
長年の勘が鈍るのだろう。それより不利な完全な呪力の使用不可。その状態でここまで戦えている事実。波の連中なら初めの一撃で勝負は決していた。油断すれば足をすくわれる。
It also seems like he doesn't have control over the verdict and what happens to, like, what the sentence is. Aim for the bathtub. Or use the bathtub? Yeah.
壊れない人形を相手にしているようだ。
やばいやばいやばいやばい。いつまで続くんだ。呪力、早く呪力を。
Time limit. It's gotta be.
何か火車にとって無理な要素があるんじゃねえか。抱えろ。抱えろ。
Disadvantage for him that you can do without cursed energy or anything. Okay, a technique for trials. Retrial, maybe? Can you ask for a retrial since we saw that from the beginning? Or whatever, they had many retrials. It's gotta be, that's the only thing I can think of. That's gotta be it, right? Yes, 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 yes!
日清ってやつだよな。
ジャッジマンに有罪を言い渡され、ペナルティを課された対象は罪を認めない限り、2回まで裁判のやり直しを請求。
Okay, that is actually insanely fair of a technique.
断ることはない。
Though it's could be disadvantage for him if he was fighting certain people.
2018年10月31日
No! You can change the entire thing to a different thing. I don't like this one.
ああ、俺が殺した。
Oh,
これは嘘でも否定でもない。
actually? Oh, God! Oh, fuck! No!
起案なら先ほど提出しましたが。
ああ、違う違う。書面は見たよ。素晴らしい。そのまま判決として使えるくらいだ。君は確か検察官か弁護士を志望していたね。
はい。
どうかな。裁判官を目指してみないか。
Would this make him, could he become the judge instead and change the rule? Or change
ジャ
the...
ッジマンから課される最も重い罰。コンフィスケーションを付加されたデスペナルティ。コンフィスケーションにより術式、虎杖の場合、呪力の使用が不可能な。
So in retrials and stuff, like it can be worse. You could ask for a retrial and have like a lighter sentence in the original trial, and then but by asking for a retrial, they can dig up more stuff. If you do things within that time frame, they can. And in this case, a worse thing happened, and they pulled up a worse thing that they were looking at, and it really actually kind of follows real life with this stuff.
必ず死に至る。
人の心に寄り添う。それは人の弱さを理解するということだ。被害者の弱さ、加害者の弱さ。毎日毎日毎日、ずっと食傷だった。醜い。他人に歩み寄るたび、そう思うようになってしまった。君もだ。
That's the face. That face that he was making right there is the face that exact face actually looks like is probably what, not just the one that we saw the guy once he couldn't save him and he like on the retrials they didn't work. The face that he gave him is the same face he has right there. It just probably, you get bitter after a while. All you're trying to do is help people, and it just goes to shit from all sides. The people you're trying to help and the people that are against you. And the judges.
お前がどんなに高潔な魂を望もうとも、その先には何もない。目の前の闇はただの闇だ。明かりを灯したところでまた眩しい虚無が広がっている。
What's he trying to do? Break the barrier? Or...
一応理由を聞こうか。
人は皆弱く醜い。少なくともあの時までは他の生物にはないその汚れこそ尊ぶべきだと思っていたんだ。なぜだ。人の有事。なぜ罪を認めた。
ジャッジマンから提出された証拠の情報は開封前から術師本人には共有される。
提出された証拠は君の中に救う悪魔スクナについて。お前は殺してない。
Sukuna.
なぜだ。なぜ。
Ah! Holy shit! Somebody that could know. Holy shit! He doesn't believe him to be guilty, so maybe that's what bypassed it. Holy fuck! I'm just like all the fucking. This is actually hitting me in fucking in my heart a little bit because we go back to that moment, like Yuji, yeah, like he felt it was him and he took up all that and he admitted that he was guilty. He was able to move on because he could accept everything, right? And we saw how good of a guy this guy is from the beginning, and then obviously it turned into something else over time, but he couldn't, like, in his heart he knew he wasn't guilty because of the circumstance, but in normal world he would have been found guilty there. But because that's insane. Like, he saw it, and because of that I'm guessing that's the reason why the technique just ended there, because he couldn't accept it. He couldn't accept the judgment. Meaning maybe if he can't accept the judgment in his heart, maybe that's the technique will end, or he's not able to actually do it.
スクナに肉体を乗っ取られていた。
なんでスクナのこと。
つまり
Meaning it wasn't him.
自発的に制御能力を放棄したわけでもない。
It was forced.
つまり無罪だ。君に罪はない。
Even in a moment like that.
俺のせいだ。なんでさっき術式を解いたんだ。
初心に帰った。
He found himself in that moment.
虎杖、お前のような弱さを持つ人間がまだまだいるのかもしれん。服を着ろ。
He's gonna help him?
して座れ。100点をやる。
No shit! Holy hell!
虎杖、自分の意志で人を殺めたことはあるか。
あるよ。
最悪の気分だったろ。
So he's felt every single time he's killed too.
小金、ルール追加だ。プレイヤーとプレイヤーの点の受け渡しを可能にしてくれ。もちろんこれはルール8の変動に含まれるものとする。
承認されました。ルール10。
This could benefit other people too, so we have to think about that as well.
俺の1点を虎杖へ。
かしこまりました。HIGURUMAヒロミから1ポイント。
And that makes it so there's a change in points. So that was nice.
余った2点は東京に来る前俺が殺した裁判官と検視。
Oh.
結界が開けたら自首でもするかな。それまでは自分が何をすべきか考える。それに君といるとますます自分を嫌いになりそうだ。すまない。 責めたわけじゃないんだ。
Itadori like woke him up.
またな。
What a good little arc. A character that just gets introduced like that. I honestly really liked that. It particularly just like we get introduced to characters fast in this show. It's not like it's a new thing, but in the sense of having somebody, we literally got to see his backstory and past immediately, saw how he turned into what he became, but he still had like set rules and still following, and then Itadori waking him up to his old self, and like, I don't know, that was just brilliant. That episode was done brilliantly. The more like the further that got in, I was just getting like genuinely happy by it, even though everything's sad in this, and you know, but deep down this guy is a good guy and only wanted the best stuff. It was sad to see him get to that level that he was at already, but man, so well done. Okay, so going back to this, and it looked literal.
賢弱が落とす爆弾が何かわからない。しかもそれが落ちるのは遠くない未来。今この時かもしれない。だから備えとして強い仲間を募り、点を貯めておく。いくつか聞きたい。こいつがそんなに強いとは思えない。その女は適当な理由でプレイヤーをここに招くおとり役さ。
So she really does want a knight. Yeah.
お前らとその仲間の得点を合わせたら100点いくか。
そりゃあね。
近々ルールが追加される。プレイヤー間での点の移動を可能にするものだ。お前らの点、全部よこせ。
And see, so now that's the thing I was thinking about with this new thing. Like, you can transfer points, but it can be used in many different ways. You can threaten somebody to give you all your points or they're going to kill you. You can make deals with these points or whatever. The one thing though is like, I would have, like, if you had killed somebody with a bunch of points, you could get their points or whatever, but but I would think that would have to be a separate rule for that to happen. But that feels like an obvious one to me, but maybe that'll be implemented later. Oh, what? Shit.
What? 二度とその面見せるな。
と思ったら殺せないのか。俺たちの持ち点欲しいもん。
Yeah.
でも。
It does complicate things a little bit. Whoa. What the? Get the hell out of there! Slowest explosion ever? Holy hell! Oh, that okay. Iori Hasanoki.
Yeah, でも結構削れたんじゃない？
これで分かったろ。あいつらお前を守る気なんてないぞ。
Yeah, I think she thought she was going to be protected. Maybe she's going to follow him now. Ooh. Or help him in some way. Oh no.
たまにいるよ。お前みたいに行動じゃなく 口先が全てのクズ人間。
さっきはどうも。でもボロボロじゃねえか。ここまで這い上がるのも楽じゃねえんだよ。
階段使えよ、原始人。
Oh, the roll thing? Great timing!
ルール10、プレイヤーは他プレイヤーに任意のポイントを譲渡することができる。
Holy hell! Oh. I was gonna say that it's hard to get out of that grip. You never know what you're gonna get when you're fighting him. So many choices. Oh, God damn!
もう積み木に殺し合いが強制されることはないんだ。焦るな。みんなを信じろ。こいつらの持ち点にこだわるな。俺はただ全力で降りかかる火の粉を払えばいい。
5ポイントが追加されました。
ああ、ポイントもったいな。術式出す前に殺されてりゃ世話ないよ。
Using parasols or umbrellas to go down.
リタイアか使うべきか。領域を。だが俺の領域は未完成で、結界を閉じて相手を封じ込めることはできない。
That, yeah. Without that benefit.
再戦なんてパターンが最悪だ。
Whoa. That's a deadly tooth. Whoa. What the fuck? What the? Wait, is that the guy that showed us? That was the workout guy from the opening. Okay, I like this guy already. I mean, he saved Megumi. Your head? Your head? Can we get him a bandage? This is so ridiculous. He's like, wait, huh? What's happening? Wait. How much blood is in your head? Okay, most people would be dead from loss of blood at this point. Yeah, that just goes through the... It's still going! Oh, wait, hold on. What's his name? He says he's 35. Okay, hold on. Umehiko Takaba. He has 0 points. I mean, him taking a hit like that, though, does it... What the hell is his abilities? But you saved him.
ゆとりは絶対評価でしょ。俺をかばったんだ。とりあえずは信用していいよな。
Oh, blood's finally gone.
その質問はつまり俺が面白いか面白くないか。
I don't think that was the question.
違う。お前はいつの時代の。
このコスチュームは俺に初めて爆笑を教えてくれたヒーローを模したものだ。
So this is the guy that was like, it showed him trying to do stand-up comedy and it wasn't like his career thing wasn't really working out so well or whatever. So when this happened, did it change him or like, okay, I'm going with this gimmick? Like, I feel like they will break up with you immediately. Let me go try that on somebody random. The fuck? Haha. Oh my god. I mean, that's pretty entertaining. I laughed at that, kicking their ass. Keep doing that joke. He fell on his face. And they both have had point changes, so that helps them for now.
針の分の点は回収するよ。あんた。高場よ。あの爆弾野郎を殺すなら、できればでいい。その前に持ち点を奪ってほしい。
だが俺は芸人だ。人から一生笑顔を奪う真似はせん。
勝ってくれれば何でもいい。
Unless you kill them with a smile on their face before they die, and it just infinite smile. It is. Using body parts as weapons. Oh, he's gonna do the. He's doing the technique. He's doing the technique.
Takabaが敵じゃなくてよかったよ。死んだね、あいつ。あそこまでコケにされちゃ、ハゼの木も本気出す。てめえの心配しろよ。言ったよな。俺はもうこのコロニーでの目的は達した。本気で戦える。出し惜しみはなしだ。
Oh. Man. Cities are now just like the main like battlefields. These are just the fights now. Don't have to worry about random pedestrians or anything. He can pretty much go all out. Yeah. What the fuck? Where'd you get the surfboard? Okay. So he can create things with whatever that is? That's like rock climbing thing. Okay, that's pretty creative. That is a creative fucking technique right there. Piano? Are you kidding me? A fucking piano dropping? He did not just do that. You want a comedic death to find funny? Die by a fucking piano dropping on your head. God. That's so good there. Yeah. Reenacting contracts. That's what he's doing? So things that were bought maybe, or aha, so they are receipts from, okay, so we can use anything from that. Or oh,
問題はその中に本来単体で使う板書が含まれていることだ。
It used more, like more from him than normal.
一度傷つけられた式神はそうはいかないんだろう。そう攻守揃った犬を今は出せない。そのせいで一芸の式神を併用せざるを得なくなってる。
Man, he figured that out fast.
大技を持たない消耗戦。もう無理っしょ。君じゃ俺は殺せない。
そうだな。じゃあ逃げる。
Or I was gonna say he's not gonna let him, but I guess. Oh, drones. This is such a I'm not gonna lie, kind of like that.
逃げ込んだのか誘っているのか火で炙り出してもいいけどまた追いかけっこするのも面倒だな。さてどうするか。
よし、イメージ通り。
Let's have a basketball game. Let's do that. That'll solve everything. Let's play horse.
お前こそ何か仕掛けてきたんじゃないのか。
Oh, okay. A couple trucks. Delivery.
呪術師は嘘ついてなんぼよね。
Yeah, you can't predict that. What the fuck? Holy shit. Whoa. God, okay. That's just everything right there. Here's a toaster. Here's a computer. Here's a dresser. A kitchen knife. What? It completely erased them immediately?
普通飛ばないでしょ。
結界術ってのは難しいよな。いつまで経っても現実空間にスケールの異なる疑似空間を重ねる感覚がつかめない。だからまさかこの体育館のスペースをそのまま俺の領域として転用する。使えるのか。領域展開環合暗影帝。
Oh man.
そのステージに術師。
Hell yeah.
俺は別に大技がないとは言ってね。
He was just waiting the perfect spot for it. Oh shit. Is that the end of episode? Yeah, next episode's gonna be insane. He pulled that off in well, I guess an unlikely area, but holy hell. Oh man, we had back-to-back like absolute bangers. Holy shit. I've said this show like makes me lose my breath half the time because there's just so much going on. I mean, episode 9 obviously was like crazy on its own, but 10 was really good. Like the introduction of that the character I was wondering what the hell about when I saw the opening. It was the most random thing from the opening that made me like scratch my head a bit. So it was funny as fuck to see that dude show up. Man, great episodes. I just like, we only have 2 more episodes left. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, obviously. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Check out the Patreon if you want to watch the full reactions of this, exclusive shows, all that good stuff. That link is down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.